Hello everybody, welcome back to FinMeUp. We have news for you. We are adding one more company to our US stock pick list for 2022, which makes it now 10 companies that we back for this year. In the last few weeks, we've seen massive pullbacks in high growth stocks and the broad market, and now it's probably a good time to bring out a Warren Buffett quote, which is be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. Remember, when we invest in a company, we invest in the fundamentals. We invest in the problem they solve, in the management, in the product, in their plans going forward, in their financials and in the growth and the industries, all of those fundamentals. And if the fundamentals does not change of a company, why would we sell or not back the company when the share price falls? Just bringing it back to that quote, be greedy when others are fearful, according to Warren Buffett. And there are a few companies that the fundamentals has not changed at all, but the share prices, some of them falling 30, 40, 50%. And yes, an argument could be they were overvalued and they are now bringing or coming back to more reasonable and realistic levels. But I mean, if the fundamentals hasn't changed and you're a long-term investor, maybe now's not the worst time. And there are many companies that, we really like still, high growth companies, which is not in our 2022 stock pick list because we can't have 20 stocks on the list, but we will still cover them throughout the year and in the next few weeks. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't watched yesterday's video where we shared our 2022 US listed stock picks, check it out. The link is in the description. There was a strong focus on profitable companies instead of, the high growth, unprofitable companies, although today's pick is actually an unprofitable company still. But we like the company and we've been tracking it for a while now. And at these valuations and at this level, we are getting in. So the company's name is Sofi. Sofi's share price is now, by the time of this recording, $13.49 with a market cap of $10.8 billion. So it's not the biggest fintech company in the US market, and there's still a lot of room for growth as well. They have some competition. You've got Square, you've got PayPal, but I mean, they also have a great business so far. So let's get into what they do. So Sofi is building a super app for digital financial products to assist their users with borrowing, saving, spending, and investing, even in crypto. Sofi's revenue mix is now focusing more on the financial services that they offer and technology products, which could actually lower their losses. Like we said, they are not profitable yet. And we believe, so what the CEO of Sofi recently said in a comment, this is his words, I believe we've accomplished more at Sofi across our uniquely diversified platform of mobile-first financial services products over the past year than many other companies will achieve in a lifetime. So some confidence words there from the CEO. Sofi is set a new quarterly revenue record in the Q3 results of last year with $277 million in net revenue, representing a 28% year-on-year growth. And although the company was originally a lending business, they have now invested heavily in other products as well, becoming a super app. So as of the Q3 results, Sofi's member base was 2.9 million users, and a total of 4.3 million products were being used by those individuals. And that's a good statistic to know. So the total products used on the Sofi's platform increased from 3.7 million in Q2 to 4.3 million in Q3. So there's a lot of growth going on. And they also achieved record volume in both personal and home loans, which were up 166% and 26% respectively year over year. So also, however, the student loan volumes were still not at the best levels, the repayments of that, due to some of the acts in the US, with everything coming back to normal, we could expect that in 2022 that the student loans will probably get back to normal and they'll see better revenues there. If we look at all of their products by segment, their technology platform accounts, their revenue, their users, everything is growing really fast, and that's good to see. And they have a lot of products, and this super app is so cool. I mean, I would love to use an app like that, but that's the same as Square's Cash app, the same as PayPal's Venmo. So there is a lot of competition, but there's so much opportunity for all three of those. PayPal was part of our stock picks for this year, so we have two fintech stock picks. So if we look at the analysts, obviously these analysts, if you track them, they are always more bullish than they probably should be. But if we look at this one website, which is money.cnn.com, there we can see that the 8 analysts offered a 12-month price target of a median target of $24. So just taking the highs and the lows, there's a lot of upside according to those analysts. But like I said, always take it with a pinch of salt. They are usually very, very bullish on all stocks, especially high growth stocks. Also with Sofi, they've got a bank charter that is also in the cards for this year, which could lead to many other open doors for them. So there's a lot of excitement with Sofi and a lot of innovation. They are not profitable yet, but if you look at how they are spending their money, a lot of it goes to marketing. And that is clear that they show that they are investing in growth and growing their user base, because out of the users, they make money. And, you know, at these levels, we've seen the share price really, if you go look at the chart, they've had a tough few weeks. I mean, we've had these analysts liking them at $20 a share, and now they're at 13. So, you know, this is a high growth stock. It has a lot of risk to it, because it is still unprofitable, and you know there is so much uncertainty with inflation rates and interest rates and all of that. But overall, we see a lot of growth ahead for this company with their revenues, and hopefully they can swing into the profits, grow the user base, grow their products, get that banking charter, get the student loans back on track. But at these levels, we like Sofi, and we are adding it to our 2022 stock pick. If you follow them, let us know what you think and what you found in their highlights or lowlights. We'll cover this company in more depth as well in the next few weeks and months. All of the companies that we mentioned in our 2022 stock picks, it was all just introductions to the company. We'll cover them in more detail as time goes on. Make sure you are on one of the WhatsApp or Telegram channels and groups. Subscribe to the channel and like this if you found it useful. And let us know what you think of Sofi and other companies. Check yesterday's video and the JSE's 2022 stock picks as well on our channel. And we look forward having you back on the channel soon. We've got lots of content lined up for you. Cheers. Have a great day.